Next month, marijuana will officially be legal here in New Mexico. Now, while it's going to take several months before you can actually buy it here, some are asking how this will eventually impact our neighbors to the north, where recreational marijuana has been legal for years now. So to find out, Ford investigator Nathan O'Neill took a little trip to Colorado.
It took years and a special legislative session to get it done, but New Mexico is now on its way to a legal marijuana market.
Cannabis is another game changer.
While recreational sales likely won't start until next year, state regulators are already laying the groundwork.
We've been given a deadline of no later than April 1st.
In the meantime, our neighbors to the north are watching closely, which brings us to Colorado, a pioneering state for recreational marijuana. One major question looming is how will New Mexico's legalization impact business here in southern Colorado, where legal cannabis has been around for years?
We've been open since 2010. We were one of the first shops to open up in Durango.
Just a few miles north of the New Mexico-Colorado border, we find Jonny Radding, surrounded by shelves and shelves of marijuana products.
The flower, the pre-roll joints. We sell a lot of edibles and cartridges as well.
He's one of the co-founders of Durango Organics, and despite the pandemic, he says business here is booming.
Business has continued to grow every year.
In 2020, Plata County in Colorado saw more than $40 million in marijuana sales.
You're looking at $13.75 today out of $20.
A big chunk of it coming from visitors.
We get a lot of people from out of state, people from all over the country. We obviously get a lot of people coming from New Mexico. We're really close to the border.
But that border market model is about to be put to the test when the land of enchantment goes green for cannabis.
There'll definitely be some impact. How big it will be, I'm not sure.
One possible problem for Colorado cannabis, the cost. When New Mexico sales begin next year, they'll start out with lower taxes.
I think it could have an impact if the sales in one state are a lot cheaper than in another state, and then it doesn't make sense for people to, cross state lines in order to go purchase products that are going to be more expensive.
To be clear, it will still be illegal to cross state lines with any amount of marijuana, no matter what the law is here in New Mexico.
We don't track what happens when people leave.
But Colorado still has time before they feel the full effect of New Mexico's legalization.
There's a lot of preparation that has to be done.
Linda Trujillo is the superintendent for New Mexico's Regulation and Licensing Department, the agency that will oversee our state's legal marijuana market. She points out while possession of marijuana will be legal starting June 29th, there's a catch.
So you can possess, but you can't buy it anywhere.
There's still months and months of regulatory work that needs to be hashed out before the first legal sales can take place, with a target date of April 1st, 2022.
We'll do our best to move that date as far forward as we can, but at this point, there's so many different moving pieces that I can't give any kind of an estimate.
Back in Colorado.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Some cannabis business owners we spoke with have concerns over New Mexico's legalization and how much business it might actually cost them. But Jonny Radding, well, he sees it differently.
I don't think it's going to make it tougher for shops in Colorado. I think it's going to help the industry grow altogether.
He's already expanded his company's footprint in the region, and now he's considering opening up new shops on the other side of the state border.
We would love to be part of the New Mexico market.
Nathan O'Neill, Ford Investigates.